for a powerful clean in half the time. Just toss the pad in the machine again and again. Feel the power of the Flash Power Spray Mop. Powerful clean in half the time. Does the morning rush leave your kitchen in chaos? It's time for Flash.
Spray, wipe done.
A powerful spray. An effortless wipe. Here, here, and even here. And your spray, wipe, done. For a sparkling home you'll want to come home to. Reach for Flash. Spray, wipe, done.
Is Dust's daily return driving you doolally? Look, it's back again! Stop juggling and take control with Flash!
Dust Magnet. Now dust to a bigger ball.
Simply shake up the Dust Magnet's fluffy fibers to trap and lock that dastardly dust wherever it lurks, without moving objects around. Done and dusted! Flash Dust Magnet, the must against dust.
From the bedrock of British heritage, two forces arise. Joshua, the OG, undefeated in Wembley.
Championship belt comes home with me.
Dubois, the reigning champ, ready to make history.
I'll show you what I'm all about. Let's go.
All eyes on one stage. It's a stacked British card. Wembley's waiting.
Britain's watching.
TNT Sports box office.
Forever. Together.
We are live in Portland, Oregon, City of Roses, with a Monday Night Raw that's more prickly thorns than its perfume petals. The Moda Center is packed, and they're going to love who's back on his feet. Damian Priest has arrived. Last we knew he was badly beaten at the hospital with Rhea Ripley, you see there. Now the Terror Twins are digging deep, set to take it out on their tormentors. Priest gets a match with Despicable Dirty Dom tonight. In fact, the entire Judgment Day is here. Look at them. They have a heavy workload. They have to prove they deserve to keep those tag titles. JD and Finn put them on the line against the New Day. World Tag Team Championship match is going to be coming your way. Who knows what Liv and Dom are laughing about there. And Damage Control is out for a singles win. They recently had a #1 contenders match that went sideways. Now, they're facing off. Bianca Belair with Jade Cargill by her side. The EST will face Kairi Sane tonight. And folks, it's a colossal clash. Braun Strowman, one big SOB, been fighting through pain. He'll now face the man who did it to him. Big Bronson Reed, the globe-shaped intimidator, meets up with his chief mountainous rival tonight. Oh, and there's one more headliner who's made his way to Portland. His mere presence brings about a chorus. His name to be chanted over and over. Drew thought he was done. He's not. Say it with me, Portland. CM Punk. In less than 3 weeks, that cult of personality, it will be blasting throughout Atlanta. And Punk will take on a legacy-defining challenge.
Please welcome CM Punk!
It's going to be Hell in a Cell for Punk against Drew McIntyre. Wade Barrett, that comes after he suffered deranged destruction that you yourself tried to temper a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, tried and failed to temper, and if you see that focused, almost somber look in the eyes of CM Punk, there is a reason why, and it's not just the specter of Hell in a Cell that hangs over CM Punk. It's what happened a couple of weeks ago at the hands of none other than Drew McIntyre.
And we recall that Drew thought we would never see this right now.
Yeah, and it certainly wasn't supposed to happen. Drew McIntyre essentially tried to end the career of CM Punk. It appears he failed, and CM Punk is now ready to make Drew McIntyre face the consequences of bad blood.
October 5th, it will be on. Hell in a Cell, Punk and McIntyre.
I'm at the point in my career where sometimes people ask me how many matches do I have left in these old bones. When I came back to the WWE, I said I did not come here to make friends, and that didn't necessarily mean that I came here to make a mortal enemy, but that's exactly what I have done. So much so that the only way to end this between Drew McIntyre and myself is in Hell in a Cell. I feel a little bit naive to think that I thought this was over because I touched 4 turnbuckles in Berlin. Maybe Drew was a little bit naive to think that this was all going to be over because he jumped me in Chicago months ago and tried to drag my wife and my dog into this mess. We probably all agree that it should have stopped the second time Drew sent me to a hospital 2 weeks ago. But I'm just too damn stubborn. Drew's fatal mistake in all this is not getting the job done. But now things are drastically different. People can ask me, how many Hell in the Cell matches do you have left in you? The honest answer is 0. My little sisters asked me not to do this. My wife asked me not to do this. Maybe the angel on my shoulder begged me not to do this. So, armed with all of that information, please allow me to tell you exactly why I am going to do this. The last time I was in Portland, I sat there and I told Drew, if you push me far enough, I can become the devil himself. And now the devil's here. The devil in my heart tells me the only way this ends is in Hell in the Cell. The same heart Drew McIntyre promised that he was going to get to stop beating. And Drew McIntyre, I can't promise I'm going to kill you. Because I won't make promises that I 100% cannot deliver on. So here is my promise. I'm going to make you bleed. And I promise that you are going to have to kill me. Because I am prepared to die. I am prepared for this heart to stop beating. I am prepared for all of this to be over with. I had a great career, and if this is the end, so be it. I'm prepared for this to be the end of CM Punk, and if you're prepared for this to be the end of Drew McIntyre, then I'll see you in hell.
The devil is going down to Georgia, and he's looking for a soul to steal. CM Punk is going to hell, and he's going to drag Drew McIntyre there with him at Hell in a Cell at Bad Blood in less than 3 weeks' time, Joe.
To hear him say, Wade, my family asked me not to do this. It was the devil inside of me who said do this. If this is the end, so be it. I'm prepared to die. Folks, this is October 5th, Hell in a Cell. And the build-up to this is going to be absolutely incredible. Let's turn our attention to Sheamus for a moment. And lately, his old mate, Pete Dunne, has absolutely snapped, Wade.
Yeah, this was a couple of weeks ago, the Intercontinental Championship Tournament. Sheamus looking to advance. Out of nowhere pops Pete Dunne, smashing that shillelagh over the back of the Celtic Warrior, costing Sheamus the matchup. Now, last week, Sheamus returned, struck back, reacquired the shillelagh.
Now you're my punch. Let's bleed and go.
Taste of things to come from Sheamus. Now let's head over to backstage correspondent Kathy Kelly.
Thanks so much, Wade. Joe, I am here with Sheamus. And Sheamus, we have seen escalating tension between yourself and former comrade Pete Dunne over the past several weeks. So take me through how you're feeling heading into this match tonight.
You know, Miss Kelly, I thought this Pete Dunne fella too well. He really hit me where it hurts, you know? And no, I'm not talking about when he smashed my hand or when he cracked the shillelagh across my back, my shillelagh. I'm talking about when he took my dream away from me. The one mountain I have left to climb here in the WWE the Intercontinental Championship and becoming the first ever WWE Grand Slam champion. But now, Miss Kelly, it's time to inflict pain to my protege. And to the arena out here, the proper fellas, I ask you, please, whatever you do, don't call him Butch.
Huh.
He hates that. He actually despises being called Butch. When you say Butch over and over again. But tonight, Pete Dunne, you become my Butch. So I've only got one question left. Portland, are you ready for a banger?
Sheamus ready to serve up a banger, and executive producing the crowd quite well.
There's a bit of lack of sincerity with that advice from Sheamus there.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Dublin, Ireland, weighing in at 267 pounds, Sheamus!
For so long, Fight Night was the inspired battle cry with the guy he called Butch by his side. Now the annoyed Pete Dunne will have to deal with his old Brawling Brutes big man. That is coming up next, right here on Monday Night Raw.
In this world, nothing is as it seems. On November 30th, survival is only the beginning.
Generals gathered in their masses.
Survivor Series War Games from Vancouver, British Columbia, November 30th. Tickets on sale now.
From the bedrock of British heritage, two forces arise. All eyes on one stage. Wembley's waiting.
Britain's watching.
TNT Sports box office.
Vitality gets your health moving forward. Whether that's getting you seen by Dr. Quickly, taking a closer look at things, or talking things over. That's what we like to see. Because at the end of the day, the most important thing is you. Just search Vitality Health Insurance.
There's a light that always shines on me. You must know what it's like. Baby, you must know what it's like to love somebody, the way I love you.
The thing about traveling with your kids is that each year they get bigger. But the hotel stays the same size. Get an Airbnb and get room for everyone.
Yes, it's the competition they all want to be in.
Back here in Portland, remind you that in the new Peacock original Fight Night, schemers, dreamers, hustlers, high rollers, they collide over $1 million heist on the night of Muhammad Ali's historic 1970 comeback fight in Atlanta. It stars Kevin Hart, Terrence Howard, Don Cheadle, Samuel L. Jackson. Fight Night is streaming now only on Peacock. Speaking of Fight Night, Sheamus. The last time the Celtic Warrior had a match here in Portland, it was with Pete/Butch in a six-man tag win, downing Imperium Net.
And his opponent from Birmingham, England, weighing in at 205 pounds, the Bruiserweight, Pete Dunne!
You know, Wade, every time Pete reflects on those brawling brute days with Sheamus, you just get the sense that he should be in therapy, not in the ring, but he's been venting through random attacks.
Yeah, and you know what? I'd actually in part agree with Pete Dunne's perspective on this, as the crowd here are asking, where is Butch? Well, Butch is long gone and Pete Dunne is here to stay. So here's the deal. Pete Dunne's career throughout eternity on the independent scene in NXT. This is a guy who won gold after gold after gold. He arrives here on Raw and SmackDown, links up with Sheamus. Not even a sniff of gold ever since. He's putting that squarely at the feet of his one-time mentor, Sheamus. He sees Sheamus as the man who derailed his career, and I understand why Pete Dunne, I almost said the B word, is so vengeful right now.
You almost said Butch.
I did. It's
the way the crowd is right now.
It's kind of in my head now.
That moniker that he takes, though, to such an extreme, Wade. It's like this torture tag rather than a name. It just feels like it makes him a joke, according to him, as Sheamus is all over him right away.
Well, here's what Dunne sees. He sees, oh, nice shot there from Dunne. He sees Sheamus as little brothering him. And I get it. If you look at the resume of Sheamus, Sheamus has won it all, almost, apart from the Intercontinental Championship. So he certainly has a bigger resume, but Pete Dunne is no slouch. This is a guy who has all the potential in the world to get to the very top here in WWE. I mean, World Championships. He doesn't need to be little brothered and talked down to by anyone, least of all Sheamus.
Boy, Sheamus is targeting that back early on. They met back on August 19th, and it was an interesting match. Oh, he's lining him up early for the 10 beats. The last time this happened, Sheamus gave him the 10 beats and then 10 more while draped hanging along the top rope in that match back in August.
Pete Dunne clearly has learned from that, and it might be.
Oh, wow. Hyperextending that right elbow back.
Nobody does small joint damage better than Pete Dunne, but Sheamus, what a brutalist, merciless fighter he is, immediately bouncing back.
The master of joint manipulation. And Sheamus with the kick on the levels of midsection and working down the leg. Before Pete Dunne turns things around and steps up with the kick up high.
I'm impressed by Pete Dunne after that volley of strikes from Sheamus. There's a certain permanence to the shots that come from Sheamus, and Dunne just bounced back.
Right on the back of the elbow now as he works the other arm.
This audience is clearly trying their best to throw Pete Dunne off his game. Simply needs to drown out the noise, refocus, and capitalize on this great start he's made against Sheamus.
Up and over goes Dunne. Now onto the steps. He's got that left hand in a compromised position. Again, grinding down on the fingers of Sheamus against the steel.
Sheamus knew exactly what was coming, and this is about to look very ugly for Pete Dunne.
Right down on the announce table as Dunne is in pain and Sheamus is in control here on Monday Night Raw.
hell was that?
All right.
Whoa!
Just need to relax.
Brand new Paranormal Nights, Fridays and Saturdays from 9 on Really, or stream the full collection now on Discovery Plus.
Today, Polestar released.
Tell us what you saw.
I'd never seen anything like it. I've never seen anything move like it. Did it come from the stars? I don't know, but it had one on it.
We understand that you have some questions.
Is it legal?
Does it smell?
You don't have to smoke it, do you?
Is it actually for people like me?
It's okay. We have the answers. For the facts, search Curaleaf Clinic today.
Life moves too fast. Precious moments last longer at Center Parcs.
Dog needs walking.
Come on, lads. I have a life too, Bill. Ah, that's for crumpets, sweetheart. Who had the calamari? It was for the table. I didn't eat any calamari, so I'm not paying for any calamari. What are you, 7?
You think after 30 years I'd be prepared for this. But I'm not. I really should have saved more. Or anything, really. Anyway, happy retirement, me.
Studies show our relationship with money is formed from the age of 7. To start a new one, whatever your age, talk to us today. Barclays. Make money work for you.
We want to make this the Super Bowl of mixed martial arts. Everything that could go wrong went wrong.
One of the greatest sports business stories of all time.
UFC just sold for $4 billion.
I was absolutely speechless.
Oh, that looks good.
Wow.
This is a moment for women's sports. She's changing culture.
This is the story of how the UFC became the biggest fight brand in the world.
The rise and rise of the UFC. Stream now on Discovery Plus.
Sheamus and Pete Dunne going at it here. Monday Night Raw from Portland. Joe Tessitore, Wade Barrett ringside here for Monday Night Raw. With so much emotion between these two, and simply controlling that can be a challenge. As Sheamus looking to get him in position, but Pete Dunne slides down. Powerbomb opportunity for Dunne.
Wow! That is a massive frame of Sheamus.
Hook of the leg! And Sheamus kicks out.
Well, Sheamus went for broke with a white noise off the top rope, but Pete Dunne simply wise to it with enough power to carry the big Irishman across the center of the ring. And right now, Sheamus looks like a lame duck, and Pete Dunne needs to go in for the kill and ignore this audience.
And there is nothing more than he would savor than defeating Sheamus. He has been at odds with him. He has been tortured over the past. And a big right hand comes in, and now ground and pound, and just letting that emotion out on his former mate.
Every shot to the temple, referee taking a close look there, almost called this one as a disqualification.
Wait, there are times where I watch Pete against Sheamus, and I wonder, how does he balance controlling all of this rage and emotion with Sheamus compared to the strategy and tactical way of going about getting a win? Look at this.
Sometimes that rage and emotion can carry you to different places.
Did you hear that?
He mispronounced botch, I think, Joe, but things are starting to look bleak for Pete Dunne. Payback is a botch.
really sent him over with that. The power slam as Sheamus, the Celtic Warrior, in control.
Sheamus promised this audience a banger, and my word, is he delivering once again.
He's bringing that knee down, that knee pad down. He wants to deliver it with force against Dunn. The bruiserweight laying out, and Sheamus brings it with the 267 pounds hook of the leg. And Dunn survives for the moment.
Yeah, talk about the durability of Pete Dunne. 265 pounds, a flying Irishman with pinpoint accuracy on the jaw of the Englishman. Somehow, Pete Dunne lives on, but he is wobbly kneed.
In position.
Trying for that.
Dunn escapes it.
Celtic cross. Thankfully for Dunn, he's out of there and bouncing back.
And a big kick.
The bitter, resentful Pete Dunne has bought himself another opportunity to conquer his former mentor, who is glassy-eyed in the ring.
Uppercut from Sheamus.
Sheamus fighting on instinct here.
From the second rope, drives him right down. Slow to the cover. And a kick out by Dunn.
Davey Boy Smith style power slam off the second rope from the big Irishman, connecting perfectly on the spine of Dunn. Dunn somehow still in this, but in big, big trouble, and not where you want to be in a matchup with Sheamus.
He tried earlier to get Dunn in position. Dunn working on those digits of Sheamus, bending him back as Sheamus escapes and brings him up. 10 beats in the bottom ring, ready to be applied.
Little extra stank on those shots for the former brawling Bruce.
That's a shillelagh. That's a shillelagh he just picked up.
About to get disqualified here.
The shillelagh's in his hand. Oh! Pump knee from Sheamus. Well, that takes care of that. And now it's in the hands of the Celtic Warrior. And you can see the referee saying, put it down. Have no chance.
Pete Dunne scrambled away in desperation. Whoa! That's a cricket bat!
A solid wood cricket bat!
That thing is heavier than a baseball bat!
Big boot! Turns him into the cover! Pete Dunne for the win! He rocked him with the cricket bat!
Your winner, the Bruiserweight, Pete Dunne!
Well, talk about the smarts of Pete Dunne. We talked about the emotion earlier. That was a bait and switch. Goaded Sheamus in with the shillelagh. Lying in wait was that cricket bat, and Sheamus got hit for 6. That was like a boundary, and that is a sport even you haven't yet.
I mean, listen, I'll turn to my Englishman partner here. That cricket bat, that thing is brutal. And Pete Dunne gets the best of Sheamus because of it. Hey, the past few episodes of Monday Night Raw have had a constant thread line. The way that has been the Judgment Day with damage done, always establishing themselves as running this place. And last week, Damian Priest took it head on.
Because I want you one-on-one at Bad Blood.
Fine, I accept. Now it's time for me to do what I came out here to do.
No, haven't you forgotten about the old Judgment Day playbook?
Yeah, that playbook is the numbers game which took Priest down until a crutch-bearing Rhea Ripley arrived on the scene. Was short-lived, though, as Liv Morgan turned up attacking the injured knee of Rhea Ripley. Then the beatdown commenced. Judgment Day like a pack of wolves, tearing the Terror Twins apart until Jey Uso arrived chasing them off. Job done.
themselves.
Exactly. You know I got your back anyway.
What's up, Priest? Yeah. I know you got a match with Dominic tonight, Uth. You're not going to ask for my help because I know how you get down, bro. But I'm going to have eyes on that match, bro. Got you. All right, fair enough. Yeah, sure. Cool.
Ooh, what up, man? Hey, what's going on?
Priest, Rhea. Now, look, I know that we haven't seen eye to eye in the past, but I know all three of y'all got an issue with the Judgment Day. But tonight, Kofi and I got a match for the tag team titles. We can become champs for the 13th time. And just like when you were fighting for the heavyweight championship, you wanted to go it alone, yeah? So you could prove to everybody that you deserve to be there. We want to go it alone to prove to everybody we still got what it takes. So that's all I'm asking. Stay back here and let us handle it.
I can respect that. Just do us all a favor, though. Whoop their asses and take them titles.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. And also, I like him a lot more than Dom.
Yeah, let's go, man. Yee?
A lot of action still to come here on Raw, but this is back at SummerSlam where Rhea Ripley's then lover boy Dom Mysterio assisted his now girlfriend Liv Morgan in defending her Women's World Championship. And how about this celebration, Joe? X-rated smooch between the two lovebirds that were seen around the world. Well, tonight, Ripley's terror twin Damian Priest looks for a little payback against Dirty Dom Mysterio. They will be going head-to-head in tonight's main event here on Monday Night Raw.
Tomorrow, the stars come out.
This is what NXT is all about.
As CM Punk arrives on NXT.
Unbelievable.
Plus, Ethan Page and Trick Williams' contract signing for their NXT Championship match.
There's some unfinished business here.
NXT, tomorrow 8/7 Central, only on USA.
From the bedrock of British heritage, two forces arise. All eyes on one stage. Wembley's waiting.
Britain's watching.
TNT Sports box office.
Only O2 Switch Up gives you the flexibility to swap your phone after 90 days without having to pay off your contract. O2, see what you can do.
Flash! Speed mob! One cloth and the mug is gone. When you're facing daily mess, there is just no need to stress. Speed mob swipes, this has gone. Every drop, every bit, every day with a mighty lash. Speed mob! Back to clean with just one cloth.
Ladies and gentlemen, Britain hasn't been so great of late because the country hasn't been eating enough Weetabix.
Makes sense. I've been eating croissants.
To whoever's in charge of fixing potholes, VAR, and drivers who park like this, we must say, have you had your Weetabix?
With a £250 excess refund reward on your car insurance, you'll feel as satisfied as Simon.
Do not compare!
Wherever you're going, whatever you're doing, get great stays at great prices. Premier Inn. Rest easy.
Yes, this is the competition they all want to be in.
There he is.
Yes.
How you feeling? Big match with Bronson Reed
Pretty
tonight.
good. I mean, I'm pretty banged up still from what's been going on over the last couple of weeks, but I'm not making excuses about it, you know?
Well, just want to say good luck, man.
Thank you, man.
You got it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, I also want to know, what did you mean last week when you said, I'm no match for Bronson Reed?
Oh, please don't take that in any kind of context. I didn't mean any disrespect by that at all. You're the Miz.
No, I get it. I mean, I just won every title there is to win, beaten every superstar.
I know this. I've seen the career that you've had. What I'm getting at is sometimes it takes a monster to beat a monster. You get.
I'm no monster. Got it. Hey, you got this.
Thank you.
Get him.
Yes, sir.
Strowman versus Big Bronson Reed still to come tonight. Hey, last week it wasn't just one of the feel-good stories recently. It was a feel-great story for Natalya.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, accompanied to the ring by Lyra Valkyria and Zelina Vega, Natalya!
Back home in Calgary a week ago, celebrating with family, friends, fans. What a thrill it was. And her Instagram filled with the old Hart family photos and new memories made, Wade, with our trip to Calgary. And now her first singles match since June 4th.
Always a pleasure seeing Natalya back here on Raw. And man, this place just exploded when her music hit.
Survivor Series War Games coming to Rogers Arena in Vancouver Saturday, November 30th. Tickets on sale now at Ticketmaster.com. Survivor Series War Games.
And her opponent, accompanied by Shayna Baszler and Sonya Deville, representing Pure Fusion Collective, Zoe Stark!
Zoe Stark and the menacing Pure Fusion Collective.
You want to step up? Shoot your shot. That's what I thought.
Boy, last week this group found themselves on the wrong side of things, didn't they?
Yes, indeed. Canada's favorite daughter, Natalya, arrived on the scene, taking it to Pure Fusion Collective, and then scoring a massive win with the iconic, right there in Canada, Sharpshooter, leaving the crowd in Calgary in raptures, and Pure Fusion Collective having to lick their wounds and try and reply this week in singles action.
I was with Lyra Valkyria, Zelina Vega, and now here we are with Natalya looking to gather momentum and get into that cover early on, but Zoe wasting no time.
Well, Natalya sees herself as the mother hen of the locker room, wants to help look out for some of the younger superstars, the newer women on the roster, such as Lyra Valkyria, who found themselves in the crosshair of these three bullies from Pure Fusion Collective in recent weeks.
Mentioned it's been a while since singles action. Meanwhile, Zoe Stark has been so competitive. Her 30th televised match this year. And a kick out.
Natalya is just one of those rare women who are just evergreen. She had a Hall of Fame worthy career 10 years ago, and she's still somehow getting better, retaining that hunger.
Most matches for a female competitor. She has the record there. Most wins in a career for a female competitor. The record there, record after record for Natty. Oh, springboard drop kick from Zoe Stark. As she is off to a great start against Natalya here in Portland.
hell was that?
Not right.
Whoa!
Just need to relax. Brand new Paranormal Nights. Fridays and Saturdays from 9 on Really. Or stream the full collection now on Discovery Plus.
Of course, I thought about going down the traditional route, you know, visiting a big old showroom, flicking through endless swatches, and then ordering a sofa for well over $1,000. But instead, I decided to buy direct from Dust.com and have money left over to pay Carlo. Dusk saying.
Furnish your home with fabulous prices at Dusk.com.
The new Kia EV6 is here. Inspired. Evolved. With 800-volt ultra-fast charging. And inspirational new styling. The new Kia EV6. An inspired evolution.
Kia. Movement that inspires. Here's why you should switch from Google to DuckDuckGo on all your devices. DuckDuckGo comes with a built-in search engine like Google, but it's private and doesn't track your searches. And DuckDuckGo lets you browse like Chrome, but it blocks cookies and ads that follow you around from Google and other companies. And there's no catch. It's free. We make money from ads, but they don't follow you around. Join the millions of people taking back their privacy by downloading DuckDuckGo on all your devices today.
Sometimes running a business can feel like running a marathon in a desert through quicksand. But Xero accounting software can help keep your business finances running smoothly. Soon that marathon will feel more like a fun rush with a jetpack. Search Xero with an X, because healthy business is beautiful business.
Ciao, Mama. Ciao, Papa.
This is Brian.
Hi.
He's made lunch for us.
I hope you like it.
Buen appetito.
Fantastico, very good.
Doesn't Brian's homemade tortelloni taste just like Mama's?
It even looks like Mama's.
It's a family recipe.
Let's keep this between us.
La Famiglia Rana, Italy's favorite pasta.
We want to make this the Super Bowl of mixed martial arts. Everything that could go wrong went wrong.
One of the greatest sports business stories of all time.
UFC just sold for $4 billion.
I was absolutely speechless.
Oh, that looks good.
Wow.
This is a moment for women's sports. She's changing culture.
This is the story of how the UFC became the biggest fight brand in the world.
The rise and rise of the UFC. Stream now on Discovery Plus.
Natalya, the former SmackDown Women's Champion, against Zoe Stark, who was an NXT Women's Tag Champion. And a week ago, you know what happened up in Calgary. Natalya made her triumphant return in front of the home fans with Lyra and Zelina defeating Pure Fusion Collective.
Well, it's been one-way traffic for the past few minutes with Zoe Stark mercilessly battering Natalya. But now Natalya finally finding something in the opposite direction, and Natalya is unleashed. And Pure Fusion Collective do not like it when you punch them in the mouth. That's supposed to be their job. Getting a taste of their own medicine now.
Big boot up top by Natalya. Hooks the leg into the cover, and Stark able to kick out.
Natalya so bravely stepping up to help out the likes of Lyra Valkyria and Zelina Vega when it comes to the numbers game with Pure Fusion Collective. Severe physical consequences on the line for mixing it up with these women. But Natalya knows if you don't step to them as a group, they will devour you.
Oh, big kick and the cover. Comes up short as Natty's able to kick out. Zoe does have a victory over Natalya. That happened back in March on an edition of Main Event.
There is an amazing athletic prowess combined with unparalleled aggression when it comes to Zoe Stark. The Raw and SmackDown audiences haven't yet seen everything that Stark is capable of. Attempted a Z360.
Couldn't hit the Z360. She's thinking sharpshooter. It happened a week ago, but Zoe able to deny it. Rolls it up, though. And a reverse by Stark. And right back. Seesaw moment between these two.
How many tricks have you got, ladies? It's like a chess game out there. Attempted a sharpshooter now.
The roll up by Stark. Kick out by Natty, right back to her. Schoolboy and the win! How about the career momentum Natalya finds within these 7 days?
I don't care how good you are in that ring. When you're in there with a veteran like Natalya, she just has the deepest playbook of anybody, and that came in crucial at the closing moment, simply outwitted and outmaneuvered. Zoe Stark picking up another massive W.
Let's go backstage to the Moda Center here in Portland to our ace reporter, Kathy Kelly.
Well, Joe, it wouldn't be a Monday night without some Rhea Ripley. And Rhea, at Bad Blood, you face Liv Morgan for the WWE Women's World Championship. Have to ask you going in, how does your knee feel?
I can take this from here. Hey, Rhea. I've been meaning to catch up with you for a while now, but with everything that's been going on with me and Damien, I just haven't had a chance to speak.
Well, now you have the chance, Finn.
Okay, well, here goes. I really feel like you're just as bad as Damian Priest. You said that we were a family. You acted like you cared. But in reality, the only thing you ever cared about was yourself. And I'm sick and tired of you blaming me for everything that's gone on with the Judgment Day. You and Damien are the reason why I wasn't world champion last year. You and Damien are the reason why neither of you are world champion now. You and Damien are the reason for everything that's happened in the last 3 months with the Judgment Day.
Okay, what we're not gonna do here is lie blatantly to my face and try to rewrite history to hide your little ego problems, okay? Because we were a family. All I ever did was try to make opportunities for all of us and stop you boys from fighting every single bloody week because I loved my family. But if you want to make me and Damien the bad guys in your fictional little story, then so be it. At Bad Blood, you, Liv, Dom, and the other two bozos will see how bad we can truly be.
Okay. You know, there's one more thing I wanted to tell you, and I wanted it to come from me. You know when Liv was putting the moves on Dom, and Dom was trying to resist? I was the devil on Dom's shoulder. I told him to go with Liv. I told him to forget about you. It was me.
Do we have a problem here?
We got no problem here, mate. Just two friends catching up. But you might want to focus on the Intercontinental Championship because I think you might be a little bit out of your league over here.
Thanks, Zeus. I Bro. appreciate it. But Finney's got a point. What, that you out of my league? What? No. What am I about to say? No. You gotta focus on becoming Intercontinental Champion. Don't even worry about it, Rhea. I'm on the way to the ring right now.
The glasses are on. Portland is ready for the #1 contender to the Intercontinental Championship.
From the bedrock of British heritage, two forces arise. All eyes on one stage. Wembley's waiting.
Britain's watching.
TNT Sports box office.
LV have always made it simple for me to get great value car insurance.
So I can get their cover from just £349.
And if I'm hit by an uninsured driver, I won't lose my no-claim discount.
Because insurance is simple when it's me and LV. Get your car insurance quote today. Go direct to lv.com.
Ooh la la. Need seasoning. Woo! Done.
Wow.
Le banger avec le vin.
Thanks, chef.
Oh, juicy tomato.
From expert cookware to stylish kitchen tech, there's more
Voila.
to Argos.
Vitality gets your health moving forward. Whether that's getting you seen by Dr. Quickly, taking a closer look at things, or talking things over. That's what we like to see. Because at the end of the day, the most important thing is you. Get your Vitality quote today.
There's a light that always shines on me. You must know what it's like. Baby, you must know what it's like to love somebody, the way I love you.
Names, the greatest tests. This is the competition they all want to be in.
Enjoy Survivor Series War Games like never before. It's a WWE Priority Pass package available on Location. You got a chance for exclusive experiences, premium seating, inclusive pre-show hospitality. You can interact with WWE superstars. Find your package at onlocationexp.com/Survivor Series. That'll be in Vancouver, and we are here tonight in this town, beautiful Portland, the city of roses. Keep Portland weird, they'd like to say. And starting on Monday, October 7th, through and including the Raw and the USA finale on Monday, December 30th. Raw will be 2 hours from 8 to 10 p.m.
Keep Portland weird?
Oh, yeah. They love saying that here.
Well, right on cue, things are about to get very weird as this audience is about to yeet their minds out.
Oh, there's going to be buckets of yeets dumped in Portland right now.
What on earth are you doing?
Keep Portland yeet, Wade. That's a good sign, my man.
You're a classy man, Joe. This is just so unseemly. We're supposed to be gentlemen at the desk. You got your custom suit on, you're a high-class man, and you're yeeting.
Custom suit that Natty just spit all over. Well, he survived the gauntlet of triple threat matches. #1 contender for the Intercontinental Championship. He got through every barrier to take it. And now the hype begins for what he hopes will be his first singles championship in the WWE. Jey Uso is that close, and it comes next week. Wade Barrett.
Yes, indeed. He won the Intercontinental Championship #1 Contenders Tournament. It was an arduous journey, but he got what he wanted. Be careful what you wish for. Next Monday, right here on Monday Night Raw, Intercontinental Championship on the line. Bron Breakker defends against this man. Main event, Jey Uso.
I said, main event Jey Uso is now in your city! Yes. I got my match with Braun Breaker. My first, about to be first championship Intercontinental Champion. I'm excited about it. I wanted it when I first came to Raw. I wanted it when I left the Bloodline. Now I don't need no help, Uso. I can finally be on my own, get my first singles championship, and finally be main event Jey Uso. So this opportunity ain't gonna pass me by.
Well, speaking of not gonna pass it by, the badass is not gonna pass this by. This moment, here is the Intercontinental Champion.
The explosive Braun Breaker. This guy is the future of this industry. No, scratch that. This guy is the now of this industry. And it might be a cold day in hell before someone prizes that championship from his shoulder. 250 pounds of nitroglycerin. Jey Uso, you are in trouble next week.
250 and a human missile who runs 23 miles per hour.
We got any dogs barking in Portland? I told you to stay away. And yet here you are with this relentless pursuit for my Intercontinental Championship. So inspiring. What you're doing out here, trying to prove to everybody, the world, your family, that you can do this all by yourself, that you don't need the help of your family to succeed as a single star here. Did my homework a little bit since the last time you and I spoke. 14 years you've been here. 14, it's a long time. There's no doubt you're a star, Jey. Big star. One of the biggest stars in WWE. They love you. They love chanting yeet. They love main event Jey Uso. But the funny thing is, I've managed to do more as a single superstar in 6 months than you've done in your whole career. Oh, here's the kicker. I did it without my father. I did it without my uncle. I didn't need my family's help. I didn't need the name. I did it all by myself. You want to know why? This is my family. This is what I fight for. I fight for this championship. It fights for me. I'm a dog. That's what I do. And next Monday, when we fight for this Intercontinental Championship, I'm going to expose you, Jey, because you are nothing without your family. I see it. I see it in you, Braun. You got that dog in you, Uso. Yeah. I promise I'm not gonna take you lightly. But like you said, how long you been here? Yeah, what, 6 months? I have been on this roster for 14 years, winning championships while you was in diapers, boy. Hey,
Hey, next week, we throw hands, huh? Next week, for the Intercontinental Championship, I'm a dog walk your ass. We're gonna see what you about. We're gonna see what you made of. And we're gonna see how long this lasts, because it might end up short and sweet, just like your NFL career.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, come on. Wow. And look at what Jay brought out of him. Braun was in camp with the Ravens and didn't make the team. He was a great football player. Oh, next week is right now!
You don't get away with a cheap shot like that when it comes to Bron Breakker. This guy is a ticking time bomb.
The badass just showed it. Jay said, I'm gonna dog walk your ass. Took the shot about his NFL career, and now look at him run the rope. Wait a spear, oh no! Instead it's Jay who spears Braun. A taste of his own medicine. That is the first time the badass has taken a spear.
Bron Breakker building up the head of steam, and to use a football reference, simply outkicked his coverage against a veteran like Jey Uso, who got the best of him here. And I'll tell you right now, Joe, if Jey Uso connects with that spear next week with the Intercontinental Championship on the line, we're getting a new champ.
There has been an unbelievable intensity when these guys have been face-to-face in the course of the past few weeks. And come next week, they're going to be face-to-face with the Intercontinental Championship match right here on Monday Night Raw. Now, Wade, let's advance ourselves a little bit while Portland just continues to yeet deep into the night. This place is on fire after what they just saw. Well, I was talking to Bron Breakker recently. He said, I've never taken a spear, I only give spears. He just took one for the first time.
Yeah,
so,
and he found out what happens when Jey Uso moves from party mode to game mode like that. It's that easy for Jey Uso.
They fight for the championship next week. Let's advance to what happened recently with Damage Control and take you back a couple weeks ago with these circumstances.
Yes, that's right. Belair and Cargill, the champs at ringside, watching a match, got caught in the crossfire as Kairi Sane launched herself to the outside. Unholy Union were competing in the ring. They managed to capitalize with the disorder, leading to a massive victory for themselves. And in the aftermath of all this, as Unholy Union became at the time #1 contenders, there were some heated conversations between the champs and Damage Control post-match.
Show out like you do.
How dare you challenge Kairi Sane tonight? She has an injured eye. You think that's a fair fight? You coward!
Coward? Wait. I know you aren't talking to her like this.
Okay, first of all, Io, I didn't challenge anybody tonight. I was booked to face Kairi.
Facts.
And being that I'm the EST of WWE, I don't back down for a fight. See, when my number's called, I step up. But since you standing here 10 toes down for your girl, if she's not 100%, maybe you should step up. How about me, you, in the ring tonight?
I accept.
Bianca and Io Sky, Wade.
Highly agitated Io Sky at that. I guess Kairi Sane not cleared. She's out. Sky's in, and she takes on Bianca Belair later on tonight.
The 10-year anniversary of the New Day is fast approaching, and now perhaps the perfect way to honor that. They could become World Tag Team Champions. It has been too long. 3+ years. The New Day gets their shot. It's coming up against the Judgment Day. The World Tag Team Championship match from Portland, Oregon, right here next on Monday Night Raw.
On Friday nights,
It's the start of the weekend, and that means
it's going down.
yeah.
This week, Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns seek common ground on the road to Bad Blood.
Allies against the common enemy.
I'm not just the original Tribal Chief. I am the only Tribal Chief.
Friday Night SmackDown. Friday, 8/7 Central. Only on USA.
What the hell was that?
All right.
Whoa!
Just need to relax.
Brand new Paranormal Nights. Fridays and Saturdays from 9 on Really, or stream the full collection now on Discovery Plus.
Are we ready? Good job.
Calling bright minds and big hearts. Builders of trust. And wobbly towers.
Well done. High five, Hat.
Who know what it means to count and be counted on. And know that every little thing they do makes a big difference. Do something big. Work with small children.
I'm inside the camera. No limits, we'll reach for the sky. No valley too deep, no mountain too high.
Elevate your urban drive. New Nissan Qashqai with e-Power. Defy ordinary.
Au revoir, mon amour. Au bientôt.
Let's work on that French, shall we?
Au revoir, mon amour. À bientôt.
More, à bientôt. Au revoir, mon amour. À bientôt.
Now search with AI Assistant in the Hotels.com app.
I have a life too, Bill. Who had the calamari? It was for the table. I didn't eat any calamari, so I'm not paying for any calamari. What are you, 7? Ah, that's for crumpets, sweetheart.
Studies show our relationship with money is formed from the age of 7. To start a new one, whatever your age, talk to us today. Barclays. Make money work for you.
After 5 fruits, I ain't never going back. So fruity, so thick, I ain't never going back. So from the pack, morning, noon, or late night snack. Gimme that fire. Mango passion, coconut, strawberry, my way. Gimme that fire. So smooth, so thick, so from the pack. After 5 fruits, there's no going back.
We want to make this the Super Bowl of mixed martial arts. Everything that could go wrong went wrong.
One of the greatest sports business stories of all time.
UFC just sold for $4 billion. I was absolutely speechless.
Oh, that looks good.
Wow.
This is a moment for women's sports. She's changing culture.
This is the story of how the UFC became the biggest hype brand in the world.
The rise and rise of the UFC. Stream now on Discovery Plus.
Bad Blood is presented by Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm. Go to MorganMorganWWE.com for a chance to win 2 tickets to the Royal Rumble and $2 grand. And buy Wendy's new Saucy Nugs. Take the nugs you love, sauce them up, 7 bold flavors, honey barbecue, garlic parm. Try them all today. For a whole new way to nug, it's gotta be Wendy's. Back here in Portland, Joan Wade with you ringside. We are set for the World Tag Team Championship match. You know, there have been tremendous tag teams through the years. A very short list of the greats. In terms of among the most decorated, well, the New Day's right there. Yet, they have not held the World or the WWE Tag Team titles in over 3 years.
Perennial tag team champs for about 7 years, and then a metaphorical desert ever since for the past 3. Now it's the time for New Day to fix that blot on their resumes.
Meanwhile, it's nice to see Judgment Day, JD and Finn, actually properly defending the championship rather than just causing chaos. They took the tag titles way back on June 24th, and yet this is their first defense.
Well, that is called a smart, savvy veteran move, probably led by the vet himself, Finn Balor. When you're a champ, the last thing you want to do is put that championship on the line. I've told Cody Rhodes so many times, stop challenging everyone in your line of sight. You don't have to. Just maintain being the champ.
How does that possibly serve the fan, though? It's incongruent to what it should be. Fight. Stay active.
Well,
hey, we've seen far more antics like this out of him.
Yeah, well, this is last week. Rey Mysterio filmed Balor went one-on-one here on Raw. Rey got caught up after a 619 attempt. Balor applying a torturous hold in the ropes on that leg. Referee having no chance to throw the match out. Balor refusing to release the hold, seemingly reveling in the Hall of Famers agony. And then post-match, adding even more damage in the aftermath. And we're still awaiting an update on the condition of Mysterio, but it just goes to show how cutthroat Finn Balor and the rest of Judgment Day have been of late.
World Tag Team Championship match. The New Day challenging the champs, the Judgment Day. For the official introductions, here's the sensational Samantha Irvin.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the World Tag Team Championship! Introducing the challengers, Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods, the New Day! And their opponents, representing the Judgment Day, they are the World Tag Team Champions, JD McDonough and Finn Balor!
Well, it is day versus day here on Raw for Tag Gold. But whose day is it going to be? New or Judgment?
That is what's on the line. The World Tag Team Championship. Finn Balor, JD McDonough, the first ever Irish-born duo to hold Tag Gold in WWE. And their first defense, 71 days on social media platforms today. Kofi Kingston reacted to the Judgment Day, going 71 days without a title defense. He says, is this a real stat? Tonight, Woods and I are going to liberate the titles from these heathens. They are out to do it and grab gold again as Kofi gets off to a good start with that flying forearm.
Strong talk from the New Day, but the Judgment Day, aside from this beating that McDonough's getting right now, must be feeling pretty confident out here. We heard earlier tonight, New Day requested that the Terror Twins,
Woods right into the cover,
do not get involved in this matchup. New Day don't want anything messing up their first opportunity to grab Tag Gold in over 3 years.
No, Xavier Woods was very specific in saying, and here you see how cohesive of a unit they are as Kofi comes flying down and into the cover of JD McDonough, but the kick out of JD, who has not gotten anything going.
Well, New Day looking back to their old past, the thing that took them to 11 tag championships in the past. There have been some tensions between the duo in recent weeks caused by Karrion Kross, but they're looking good now. Can they recapture Tag Gold here on Raw?
From the bedrock of British heritage, two forces arise. All eyes on one stage. Wembley's waiting.
Britain's watching.
TNT Sports box office.
If you're sharing a hotel room with friends, you're also sharing a bathroom and a mirror and a tiny hairdryer and a plug socket and a tiny counter and a... Get an Airbnb and get more space.
my best friend. She a real bad got her own money. She don't need no on the dance floor.
Ciao mamma, ciao papà.
This is Brian.
Hi.
He's made lunch for us.
I hope you like it.
Buon appetito.
Fantastico, very good.
Doesn't Brian's homemade tortelloni taste just like Mama's?
It even looks like Mama's. It's a family recipe.
Let's keep this between us. La Famiglia Rana, Italy's favorite pasta.
Here's why you should switch from Google to DuckDuckGo on all your devices. DuckDuckGo comes with a built-in search engine like Google, but it's private and doesn't track your searches. And DuckDuckGo lets you browse like Chrome, but it blocks cookies and ads that follow you around from Google and other companies. And there's no catch. It's free. We make money from ads, but they don't follow you around. Join the millions of people taking back their privacy by downloading DuckDuckGo on all your devices today.
Only O2 Switch Up gives you the flexibility to swap your phone after 90 days without having to pay off your contract. O2, see what you can do.
With a £250 excess refund reward on your home insurance, you'll feel as satisfied as Simon.
Go dot compare!
Names, the greatest test is the competition they all want to be in.
Monday Night Raw, the World Tag Team Championship match. And Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods, they last held main roster gold in April of 2021. It's a golden opportunity as Kofi Kingston is trying to rally here in against Finn Balor. It would mean so much to Xavier Woods as you see him searching for the tag wave to be able to grab these titles.
Yeah, this has to be a must-win matchup for the New Day. Otherwise, they're going to look themselves in the mirror and conclude that perhaps they are indeed yesterday's news, but now the fresh Woods is in there.
Here comes Woods, getting after both JD and Finn. Nice comeback from Xavier Woods.
New Day have looked simply superb from the off in this one.
Baseball slide, spins and delivers.
Nobody more highly motivated than Xavier Woods to recapture the gold.
Flying in with that forearm.
This is a momentum game, and when you build up a head of steam, you've got to make it count. But you've got to admire the toughness of JD McDonough at the same time.
Woods delivers! Springboard flying in is Kofi.
Like New Day of old are back. Wind in their sails, all the chemistry and momentum in the world. Kingston putting his body on the line and it pays off.
They could be closing in on something, but all of a sudden, here goes JD. Woods looking to counter. And the cover for the goal. Kick out at 2.
Late kick out there from the Irish Ace. Take another look at Kofi Kingston turning back the clock. Followed by this from Xavier Woods. Tight pin, but it wasn't quite enough. And things
as soon as they have momentum, look who arrives with Dirty Dom and Carlito.
The Judgment Day knowing full well Terror Twins
help is on the way. LWO!
The Judgment Day have a lot of enemies in the locker room, including, after last week's beatdown,
Roll up!
the LWO. Chaos every way. You look, who could be a cool head in a crisis and get this match won?
Kofi looking to fly! Takes them all out!
But look in the ring. Wants to rope.
Big elbow off the rope! Looks like, where is the ref? He's dealing with the menacing forces outside on the floor!
Kingston's
the belt should be theirs! Xavier Woods cannot believe it!
Xavier Woods had the match won. The referee was dealing with Kingston's ball on the outside.
Woods is incredulous to what is happening here. He said he didn't want any help. He said, make me the promise we go it alone. He had this thing won 3.5 years without gold, and it was theirs right there.
There was a blind tag there. I don't think Xavier Woods saw it, but the Libra man,
he had the cover there as well. Oh, no. And a coup de grace when he was locked up, and now the cover, the hook of the leg, and the first title defense is secured.
Here are your winners, and still the World Tag Team Champions, JD McDonough and Finn Balor!
well, that was an absolute case of grabbing defeat from the jaws of victory for the New Day. They had this matchup won. Referee distracted in the chaos at ringside.
Oh, look at this. You never see frustration like this between these two. Never.
Woods is beside himself.
They are typically the pillars of positivity together, Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston. But now you see a clear fracture of frustration. And Xavier Woods, by the way, you can understand his frustration. He said, we want to go it alone.
Got to change, man.
That is shocking. You just don't see that. Still to come. The EST. Bianca is primed. To change up to the lineup tonight. Now she gets a familiar foe. Io Sky, Bianca Belair. That's next.
What the hell was that?
Not right. Just need to relax. Brand new Paranormal Nights. Fridays and Saturdays from 9 on Really, or stream the full collection now on Discovery Plus.
There's a light that always shines on me. You must know what it's like. Baby, you must know what it's like to love somebody, the way I love you.
For every curve and crease that you might not lotion every day, get 24-hour Lotion Soft Skin from your body wash. New Dove Advanced Care has tiny micro-moisture droplets that nourish every inch for skin that feels lotion soft all day. New Dove Advanced Care, 24-hour lotion soft skin from your shower.
Vitality gets your health moving forward, whether that's getting you seen by a doctor quickly, taking a closer look at things, or talking things over. That's what we like to see. Because at the end of the day, the most important thing is you. Move forward with Vitality.
No me hables de ese amor.
me cerró la herida.
All they want is Sheba.
Ooh la la. Need seasoning. Done.
Wow.
Le banger avec le bean.
Thanks, chef.
Oh, juicy tomato.
From expert cookware to stylish kitchen tech, there's more
Voila.
to Argos.
Today, Polestar released.
Tell us what you saw.
I'd never seen anything like it. I've never seen anything move like it. Did it come from the stars? I don't know, but it had one on it.
From the bedrock of British heritage, two forces arise. Joshua, the OG, undefeated in Wembley.
Championship belt comes home with me.
Dubois, the reigning champ, ready to make history.
I'll show you what I'm all about. Let's go.
All eyes on one stage. It's a stacked British card. Wembley's waiting.
Britain's watching.
TNT Sports box office.
Wait, see this scene at UFC 306 at Sphere. Ray and Dirty Dom both attended. They had to be seated separately. This is a great moment over on the left with Dana White, the UFC CEO, where Rey Mysterio gifted him the custom Noche UFC mask. What a special night with UFC at Sphere. UFC 306 and Noche UFC. And Ray and Dom both there, seated separately. They couldn't go near each other at Sphere.
Well, it was moments ago here on Raw. Xavier Woods was rolling in the ring. Judgment Day and the LWO started brawling at ringside. Now Kofi Kingston took flight and took out everybody. In the process of that, the referee got distracted while that was going on. Xavier Woods had the match and the tag championships won, but the referee wasn't there to count the pin. Now, and understandably incensed, Woods was ranting at the referee, got caught cold. One coup de grace later, and it was a successful tag championship defense for Judgment Day. Now here's the aftermath though. 10 years of harmony within the New Day. Those clear tensions in recent weeks came to the fore between Woods and Kofi Kingston.
Kathy Kelly trying to get a word backstage with New Day.
Joe, I'm trying to get a word with Kofi Kingston after what we just saw transpire between.
I'm so sorry. I can't. I gotta find Woods right now.
Out there during our match. What are you doing?
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa!
You got the title. You should be champion.
I told him to be out there.
What?
I told him.
Why?
Anytime.
Anytime, brother.
Hey, you're welcome, man.
You cost us the title.
Bro, what is going on? You know that the Judgment Day beat Rey Mysterio up bad last week, man. I asked the LWO to have our back to the event that the Judgment Day played the numbers game, which is exactly what they did. What do you think would have happened if they didn't show up when they did?
So now we need help? When we've never needed help before? Why now?
We never needed help before because we had E. Now, it's just me and you.
There it is. It's just me and you. What, because we don't have E, we're not good enough to be champions
anymore?
anymore?
That's not what I said, bro.
Because it's just us, we're not good enough? What are you trying to say? That I am not good enough? Tell me this, Cope. Why does the LWO know the plan for our tag team title match, huh? And your tag team partner. I know nothing. You've been leaving me in the dark, and I have no clue what the hell is even going on anymore, man.
I'll tell you right now, Joe, anyone who's ever lost a championship match knows that temperatures rise in the immediate aftermath. All you've got to hope is that go home, get some sleep, cooler heads may prevail in the morning for New Day.
But Wade, with the New Day, we've had 10 years of absolutely no tension. We've never seen anything like this, and now this level of fracture and disagreement. It's unlike anything we've ever seen. with the New Day. Wade, this summer, Big Bronson Reed, he decided enough was enough when it came to his career path, right? He wanted to take control. The problem is what that has meant for others here on Monday Night Raw, because Big Bronson Reed has been leaving a wake of destruction.
Yes, he has.
I'd like to tell you all a story. A story about a monster. You see, I've had opportunity here taken away from me time after time. I was deemed too dangerous, a hazard to the roster. So I had enough. I had to show them how dangerous I really am. And I took out Seth frickin' Rollins. I took out R-Truth. I took out The Miz, and I took out Braun Strowman. And then I got COVID. And they give my opportunity to Braun Strowman? But I'm not gonna cry about it. Instead, I'm going to do something about it. I'm going to finish the job with you, Braun. And the story won't be about Braun Strowman, the monster. The story will be about Braun Strowman, the victim. The victim to WWE's true monster. Me. Big Bronson Reed.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Blackpool, South Australia, weighing in at 330 pounds, Big Bronson Reed!
And since the beginning of August, those 330 pounds of Big Bronson Reed has come crashing down with 15 tsunamis. 6 on Seth frickin' Rollins, 5 on R-Truth, 2 on The Miz, and most notably, the guy he will see in moments for this match. 2 out of the ring onto Braun Strowman, the monster of all monsters. Do we have more tsunamis next?
What the hell was that?
All right.
Whoa!
Just need to relax. Brand new Paranormal Nights, Fridays and Saturdays from 9 on Really, or stream the full collection now on Discovery Plus.
Dyson have engineered a machine that washes your hard floors properly. 2 microfiber rollers use clean water. One washes, the other finishes. Removing tough stains, spills, and dried-on dirt. Cleaning the rollers as it goes. Leaving kitchens, bathrooms, and living spaces sparklingly clean. Then it cleans itself. Engineered to wash hard floors properly. Buy direct from Dyson.
Great leadership takes time. At Tide, we're reimagining what makes a great business account with everything you need to run a business in one app. It's time to lead, time for business.
Hugh Bonham Hicks.
Yes, pleased to meet you.
They would be lucky to have you, darling.
You have to get it, Deb. I've already moved into your room.
No, Arjun has not moved into your room, and you don't have to get it.
Imagine the interviewers are naked.
You got this, Deb.
I love you guys.
Dev Sharma.
Yes. Nice to meet you.
Life needs a big network. 3.
Whatever you call it, playing golf is simple with Golf Now. Just find a course that you want to play. Share it with your friends. Pick a day and a time that suits. Play Golf Now. Download the Golf Now app or book online today. Find it, share it, book it.
They steal ideas from your daughter.
match, the greatest test. This is the competition they all want to be in.
The stars come out.
This is what NXT is all about.
As CM Punk arrives on NXT.
Unbelievable.
Plus, Ethan Page and Trick Williams' contract signing for their NXT Championship match.
There's some unfinished business here.
NXT, tomorrow 8/7 Central, only on USA.
NXT on the CW on October 8th in St. Louis is changing venues and is moving to the Factory. Tickets on sale this Wednesday, September 18th at noon. Get your tickets starting Wednesday at 10 a.m. on Ticketmaster. Use code WWENXT.
Now the Viper at home in St. Louis?
Yeah.
That's going to be
Can't
sick.
miss.
Well, there he is, all 330 pounds of the tsunami-dealing big Bronson Reed. And we're going to have a flash of the Colossals. The big men ready to go at it. Here comes Strowman.
And his opponent, weighing in at 385 pounds, Braun Strowman!
Wade, the last time we saw Strowman was last week when Reed sent him crashing through our announce desk. The next day I get a message on Instagram from him saying, hey, how about you give me a heads up when a 330-pounder's flying through the air at me? Well, he can see what's coming now.
So here's the problem with Bronson Reed, first of all. He's 330 pounds. That's obviously a massive problem. The other part of the problem...
Oh, no!
Oh, my God!
The 330 pounds just snapped the top rope. We don't have a rope on top. We're down to 2 ropes. They cannot have a match right now.
Oh, these two big boys don't care about ropes.
Choke slam. The bell hasn't rung. We don't have a top rope. What in the world is going on here?
Oh, my God. The referee can't stop them. The wall doesn't want the referee to stop them.
Unbelievable.
Carnage ensues. The Beef Planets are colliding on Raw for our viewing pleasure.
Bronson Reed snapped the top rope. Braun Strowman's choke slam. And here comes the freight train. He's going to freight train Big Bronson Reed. Watch out. Here he comes. Oh, what in the world? What in the world was that?
Human missiles thrown by the massive Bronson Reed.
Big Bronson Reed just reached into the front row and threw a fan at Braun Strowman.
A former fan. He's not coming back to one of our shows again.
He just lawn darted a person. Watch out. Oh, no. This is absolutely out of control. They just demolished every single barrier in the timekeeper area. This is over. I mean, they're absolutely wrecked.
Oh, God, they're going to ban us from Portland.
What in the world? We have no match. We have no top rope. We have no barriers. A fan has been thrown over the barrier.
It was good while it lasted, Joe. And
This
what
is over.
chaos. The ring got trashed. A giant chokeslam here from Braun Strowman. And then at this point, a fan getting thrown at a charging Braun Strowman. That poor lad, I hope is okay. Probably not. And then this. The end. The piece de resistance. The arena trash. The bodies of the combatants trash.
We wish we had a match for you, but instead we have officials and medical personnel, and then Braun Strowman courageously gets himself back into what was a functional ring.
How's he stand? That was the greatest 60 seconds in the history of our superb
amazing.
industry. Bronson Reed's out of here, and I don't blame him.
And that's it. Reed just walks out after he got smacked. Now he's pointing back at Strowman. We didn't have a match.
Strowman's in the ring like he wanted it with it. Oh, God.
Wait a minute.
Oh, God.
Wait. Strowman is marching to Big Bronson Reed.
And no one can stop him. That's the problem.
He's going after him. Oh, he just sent him through. Right into the encasement and over. They are not done yet. They're going to keep going at it.
Well, Braun Strowman has been the big guy in WWE for the past 10 years. He sent all the other monsters out to pasture. But there's a new kid on the block in this humongous Aussie Bronson Reed who's back for more.
Strowman sends him flying right into the wall. And now security cannot contain him. The monster of all monsters. He throws him over a golf cart. And Easy goes to what? What in the world? He just tossed a 1,000-pound Easy Go golf cart. The monster of all Tsunami! Big Bronson Reed came charging down the cases and Tsunami the monster through the table. No way! What?
The bill for damages is getting higher and higher. There's no movement whatsoever.
Over 700 combined pounds is wrecking bowling the Moda Center here in Portland.
We need 10 ambulances immediately.
Absolutely out of control. These human wrecking balls are wrecking the Moda Center in Portland, and they are laid out.
From the bedrock of British heritage, two forces arise. All eyes on one stage. Wembley's waiting.
Britain's watching.
TNT Sports box office.
Yo, wanna smell premium? You gotta try this new Lynx then. The new Lynx Fine Fragrance Collection. Smell finer than the finest fragrances.
With a £250 excess refund reward on your car insurance, you'll feel as satisfied as Simon.
Do not compare!
Only O2 Switch Up gives you the flexibility to swap your phone after 90 days without having to pay off your contract. O2, see what you can do.
No me hables de ese amor. Ya me cerró la herida.
All they want is Sheba.
For every curve and crease that you might not lotion every day, get 24-hour Lotion Soft Skin from your body wash. New Dove Advanced Care has tiny micro-moisture droplets that nourish every inch for skin that feels lotion soft all day. New Dove Advanced Care, 24-hour Lotion Soft Skin from your shower.
As a business owner, you know a great deal when you see one. That's why we're offering 50% off reliable business broadband on phone with no upfront costs. Can Sky Business guarantee great savings? Better believe it. Switch to Sky Business Broadband this autumn.
Feel Radox ready.
Just need to relax.
What the hell was that? My patients would tell me that they knew this place was haunted.
What makes you so convinced?
There was something not right with the house.
Doors opening and closing, wheelchairs moving on their own.
All right.
Whoa! Help me!
Just need to relax.
The paranormal is closer than you think. Brand new Paranormal Nights. Fridays and Saturdays from 9 on Really, or stream the full collection now on Discovery Plus.
November 30th. Survival is only the beginning.
Generals gathered in their masses.
Survivor Series War Games from Vancouver, British Columbia, November 30th. Tickets on sale now.
People here in Portland cannot believe what they just witnessed, Wade.
We got ourselves a spectacle. Two big boys going out there to shatter each other and anything in their surroundings. The ring broke, first of all. Then a fan broke after Bronson Reed right hand threw him into his opponent. Then, of course, a little comeback from Braun Strowman. Our security barrier broke. We thought it was all over. Absolutely not. These two big boys just carried on brawling with anything in their way.
But his anger, the anger of the monster of all monsters, he flips a golf cart and he took out one of our cameras.
There's a couple more things broken right there. Braun Strowman lost it, flying this press through a table from Bronson Reed, and then at this point, all bets are off. A wall smashed here, and that should say nothing about the bodies of those two monsters.
Just covered in sheetrock as medical personnel tend to them.
Do me a favor and keep me posted on both of them, please. Okay. Yeah, both of them. Thank you. That takes care of medical. Let's go look at that.
Adam Pierce. Ludwig. You know, I'm just here to find out if you found an adequate opponent for Gunther yet.
You seriously want to have that conversation again right now? I'm in the middle of a Bronson Reed catastrophe, as you saw.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
What is more important than the World Heavyweight Championship?
And as I've told the World Heavyweight Champion, I'm working on his challenger since he doesn't want to face Sami Zayn, who, by the way, makes a compelling case for the match.
Sami?
Yeah, Sami.
Sami Zayn.
Sami Zayn.
I asked you for an adequate opponent. An adequate opponent, and you're throwing back Sami Zayn?
Yes, I am.
What are we talking about here? I mean...
You know what, Ludwig? I've given Sam a little time to talk about it tonight. And I think he probably feels differently than you do. And if Gunther really has a problem with that, maybe he should come and talk to me himself.
How rude! Who interrupts Ludwig Kaiser with their entrance music?
Well, this guy does. Sami Zayn, a week removed from standing in support, side by side with Bret Hart in Calgary.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Sami Zayn!
And by the way, when he was with the Hitman in Calgary, he called Gunther a coward for not giving Sami a title shot.
Well, I know I'm standing in the middle of the ring, in the middle of a red-hot crowd here in Portland, Oregon. But all week, I've been locked in the memory of standing in this ring last week in Calgary, Alberta, Canada, with Bret the Hitman Hart. And look, everything I said last week, I meant. Bret Hart really was my hero growing up, so it was obviously very emotional. But more than anything, last week was very, motivational. Because I listened to Bret Hart talk about what it meant for him to be a champion. To be a true Canadian champion, what it meant to have that work ethic as champion. And all I could keep thinking all week is that I want that to be me. I need it to be me. I need to become the world heavyweight champion. I need to be the guy that defends a title in this ring week in, week out against everyone who will come my way. That is the type of champion that all of you deserve. But unfortunately, our current World Heavyweight Champion, Gunther, has repeatedly declined every single time I have challenged them for a World Championship opportunity. And he says it's because I am not on his level. Here's the thing, though. I don't believe that. And I don't think he believes it either. Here's what I think. I think I'm in his head. I think he remembers exactly what happened at WrestleMania this year in Philadelphia. And I think he knows that if we do Sami Zayn versus Gunther Part 2 for the World Heavyweight Championship, he knows that I have beat him before and I can beat him again. And more than anything, I think he's scared.
Well, here's a guy that may have something to say about that. Gunther's right-hand man.
Sami, what are you doing here? Out of everybody here, why you? What are you doing in the middle of the ring asking for a World Heavyweight Championship match against Gunther? And what is that nonsense about Gunther being scared of you? Scared of you? Why would he? I mean, you know, Gunther is most definitely the most dominant force in the WWE right now. And if anything, he is trying to protect you, Sami. He is trying to save you from the worst embarrassment of your entire life. You want to talk about WrestleMania, huh? Let's talk about WrestleMania, Sami. WrestleMania undoubtedly was the greatest night of your career. I mean, for the first and only time, I saw your own family looking up to you instead of looking down on you. So let me give you some advice. Miracles never happen twice. So Sami, take it, run with it, and enjoy it, because this is never, ever going to happen again.
You know, Ludwig, I find it very, very strange that you're out here talking for Gunther, because I know Gunther doesn't need you to speak for him. In fact, Gunther doesn't need you for anything. But you know what I think, Ludwig? I don't think you need Gunther either. I mean, one of us. That's why you turned on your partner Vinci. That's why you broke up your tag team with Imperium. You're looking to stand on your own 2 feet and show the world exactly what it is you're capable of. You're just like any one of us. I get it. But do you think you're going to win respect coming out here as Gunther's mouthpiece? Look, you want to come out here and talk to me, say something to my face, that's fine. No problem. Say it. You don't need to speak for Gunther. If you're going to come out here, at least have the balls to speak for yourself.
Oh. Well, the champ is here.
And this is what a champion should look like, while Sami Zayn is out here looking like Paul Bunyan. Just admire the effortless Euro sleek
now, wait a second.
style.
The champion who didn't accept Sami as a challenger a week ago, the champion who had to hear pointed criticism from Bret Hart himself.
You don't hand
that champion?
You don't hand out championship shots like it's candy. You've got to earn them.
He beat him at WrestleMania.
I'll answer your challenge in a little bit, but first, is there anything you need to tell me? Because if yes, do it right now.
You know what? There's something that I'm trying to get off my chest for a very, very long time.
Oh! He levels Sami. For a moment, you thought the messaging from Sami was resonating with Ludwig Kaiser, but no. A vicious attack.
You think Kaiser's stupid? He's not going to fall for that. What on earth was Sami Zayn thinking?
Look at the smile on Gunther's face as Sami takes this beat down. Now he's going to force him to look right in the champ's eyes.
Regarding your challenge for my World Heavyweight Championship, the answer is, and will remain, no.
Ragdoll him and toss him down to the mat.
That loyalty between Kaiser and Gunther is something we should all admire. Hats off to those two Euro boys. Class.
That was class.
All class.
He has an opportunity to discuss things honorably to his face, and instead he turns and levels Sami Zayn. That's class. And now he's giving him more. Sami!
Oh!
Turns the tables!
Well, Gunther tried to wave Ludwig Kaiser off. Kaiser didn't listen, and he might regret that now.
Come over! Sami Zayn!
Make no mistake, regardless of how he's dressed, regardless of if he's just received a beatdown, Sami Zayn is one dangerous competitor.
Let me say this, He is defiant, and he is not giving up his pursuit. of Gunther, and that title shot that he demands, no matter how many times the champ turns to him and says, the answer remains no. Well, that's a defiant Sami Zayn. Good for you, Sami.
That's the crucial point. The answer is no. The champ decides. The champ does not see championship material in Sami Zayn, and for now, absolutely no.
Meanwhile, we've got more to settle with Damian Priest and his former Judgment Day brethren. Here's Kathy.
Yeah, thanks, Joe. Wade, I am here with Damian Priest, like you said. And Damian, you've had a lot on your plate. In 2 weeks' time, you will face Finn Balor at Bad Blood. And tonight, in the main event of Raw, take on Dominic Mysterio. Do you have any hesitation going into a match against someone who you considered family?
Hesitation? I don't... Oh.
Hi, Kathy Kelly. Can you please do me a favor and get out of my face? Thank you. How sad. A former champion that doesn't even realize he's already a has-been. You know, it wasn't hard for the Judgment Day to choose between you and Rhea or me and Debutant. I actually wish you could hear what the boys say about you guys now. Two lonely, pathetic, desperate losers hanging on to the only time in your lives when you were ever on top. It's actually a little bit embarrassing, don't you think?
You know what I think?
What?
I can't believe that somebody in the Judgment Day actually has a set. You should protect that. Because when Rhea gets her hands on you, she's gonna shove them down your throat. And you know what? I don't know why you're over here polluting the air around me. Go find Dominic and give him a kiss goodbye. Because when I get my hands on him, I'm putting your scumbag boyfriend down. Oh. And I'll just be getting started with those boys. Bye, Sucia.
We're going to have Priest and Dirty Dom coming up. But right now, the EST. Bianca Belair with the support of Jade Cargill, the women's tag champs.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, accompanied to the ring by Jade Cargill. She is one half of the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, Bianca Belair.
Unbreakable, unstoppable, Jade Cargill makes her franchise debut with an 85 rating in WWE 2K. The franchise is part of the Global Superstars Pack, the biggest WWE 2K24 DLC of the year. Unleash the Storm this Wednesday, September 18th. Now, Bianca and Jade, they recently appeared on the Masked Man show, and they discussed how elevating the belts to new heights is their focus. But now, Bianca has to be completely locked in for a big singles challenge. It is coming your way against Io Sky, the EST in action when we return on Monday Night Raw.
Rated T for Teen.
From the bedrock of British heritage, two forces arise. All eyes on one stage. Wembley's waiting.
Britain watching.
TNT Sports Box Office.
Names, the greatest tests, is the competition they all want to be in.
When the whole day's been left on your floor, why mop slop? Feel the power of the Flash. It dissolves dirt from the first spray with a powerful cleaning solution. on floor after floor after floor and traps it in the 3-zone microfiber pad for a powerful clean in half the time. Just toss the pad in the machine again and again. Feel the power of the Flash Power Spray Mop. Powerful clean in half the time.
I have a life too, Bill. Who had the calamari? It was for the table. I didn't eat any calamari, so I'm not paying for any calamari. What are you, 7? That's for crumpets, sweetheart.
Studies show our relationship with money is formed from the age of 7. To start a new one, whatever your age, talk to us today. Barclays. Make money work for you.
Does the morning rush leave your kitchen in chaos? It's time for Flash.
Spray! Wipe done!
A powerful spray. An effortless wipe. Here. Here. And even here. And your spray, wipe, done. For a sparkling home you'll want to come home to. Reach for Flash. Spray, wipe, done.
Nature is powerful. So, we bottled a bit of it. Billions of live cultures and calcium, all in our kefir. Beautiful gut health. Super naturally.
Is Dust's daily return driving you to Lally? Look, it's back again. Stop juggling and take control with Flash.
Dust Magnet! Now dust to unbeatable!
Simply shake up the Dust Magnet's fluffy fibers to trap and lock that dastardly dust wherever it lurks, without moving objects around. Done and dusted. Flash Dust Magnet, the must against dust.
Monday Night Raw here in Portland. We're back in 2004. It was Unforgiven 2004 when Triple H defeated Randy Orton in their first singles match for the World Heavyweight Championship. And now tonight, we have had wild action. Braun Strowman, big Bronson Reed nearly tearing the place down. That is going to go viral on social media for the next week. And right now, Bianca Belair. She shares a complicated history with Io Sky, from championship cash-ins to title defenses and beyond. And now this put-together singles match to clean up the actions from last week.
And her opponent, accompanied by Kairi Sane, representing Damage Control, Io Sky!
Io Sky, who cashed in her Money in the Bank contract at SummerSlam 23 on Bianca Belair. You can play as Kairi Sane by buying the Global Superstars pack. She makes her return to the franchise at a 78 rating as part of the biggest WWE 2K24 DLC to date. It's available this Wednesday, September 18th.
It was, of course, supposed to be Kairi Sane competing tonight, but you see that eye of Kairi Sane still showing some damage from what happened a couple of weeks ago when these two teams clashed outside of the ring. You feel that as inadvertent as that clash was, probably could have been resolved with I don't know, a bunch of flowers and apology, but that's not really how we do things here on Raw.
Let's not how it happens.
Fight it out instead. So Io Sky replacing Kairi Sane and now locking horns with a fellow former world champ in Bianca Belair. And you're right, Joe, these two know each other incredibly well. Healthy amount of respect for their fellow in-ring capabilities, fully aware how dangerous the other is, and certainly not about to take one another lightly.
Set up a backlash that year that we referenced earlier, when Belair will retain her championship on that night. Into the cover for Sky.
There's an obvious competitive advantage in terms of strength when it comes to Bianca Belair. But if these two go aerial, you have to back Io Sky, the genius of the Sky. And right now, the early going to this one, simply a chess game, cancelling one another out.
Good matchup here on Monday Night Raw. Earlier tonight, we saw Braun Strowman and Big Bronson Reed crash through barriers, crash backstage, go through the back wall. And we want to give you an update that medical personnel are evaluating both men currently right now backstage here at the Moda Center. So the medical team is on top of things, and we'll give you updates as they come.
Two massive dudes who suffered a lot of damage. There is a hell of a lot of body mass to evaluate back there. Might take a while.
Oh, great reverse by Io Sky and the kick out by Belair. You saw that pure strength of Bianca Belair, and then the tactical advantages, the craftiness of the veteran Io Sky.
Well, you're right. The tactics and the craftiness of Sky have to come to the front here, because Belair simply is a cheat code in that ring, has all the athletic advantages any woman could ever have, but combine that with Belair's grit, Belair's drive, and she's almost unbeatable.
Vertical suplex, Bianca Belair, EST.
You're not supposed to have that much fun when you're competing against someone as good as Io Sky.
Off the ropes, and Sky rolling out of the way.
She's not supposed to be able to do what Bianca Belair has managed to do over the past 5+ years in WWE.
Belair and Sky, toe-to-toe here in Portland.
What the hell was that? All right.
Whoa!
You just need to relax.
Brand new Paranormal Nights, Fridays and Saturdays from 9 on Really, or stream the full collection now on Discovery Plus.
Hugh Bonham Hicks?
Yes, pleased to meet you.
They would be lucky to have you, darling.
You have to get it, Deb. I've already moved into your room.
No, Arjun has not moved into your room, and you don't have to get it.
Imagine the interviewers are naked.
You got this, Deb.
I love you guys.
Dev Sharma.
Yes. Nice to meet you.
Life needs a big network. 3.
There's a light that always shines on me. You must know what it's like. Baby, you must know what it's like to love somebody, the way I love you.
Dad, I really want to make a spaceship of that fairy bottle, but it's taken ages to run out. We've got loads left. It's still going.
Drop for drop, Fairy lasts up to 2 times longer in cooler water than the next best-selling brand. We call it Fair Economy.
Here's why you should switch from Google to DuckDuckGo on all your devices. DuckDuckGo comes with a built-in search engine like Google, but it's private and doesn't track your searches. And DuckDuckGo lets you browse like Chrome, but it blocks cookies and ads that follow you around from Google and other companies. And there's no catch. It's free. We make money from ads, but they don't follow you around. Join the millions of people taking back their privacy by downloading DuckDuckGo on all your devices today.
It's gonna take a lot to drag me away from you. There's nothing that 100 men or more could ever do. Down in Africa.
Liam was thrilled his Barclaycard got him 0% interest on all his surprises for Sarah. What you buy is your business. Helping you pay less interest is ours. Barclaycard. Make money work for you.
From the bedrock of British heritage, 2 forces arise. Joshua, the OG, undefeated in Wembley.
The championship belt comes home to me.
Dubois, the reigning champ, ready to make history.
I'll show you what I'm all about. Let's go.
All eyes on one stage. It's a stacked British card. Wembley's waiting.
Britain's watching.
TNT Sports box office.
Two former singles champions in a back-and-forth match here in Portland. Joe Tessitore, Wade Barrett with you. Monday Night Raw. Of course, Bianca Belair, one half of the women's tag champions as Jade Cargill looks on with her support ringside. This is Jade right there off to the side. Io Sky locking up Bianca Belair, who's trying to rally up with this kind of power, Wade.
Well, these two have cancelled each other out thus far. As soon as Sky got the upper hand, Belair valiantly fighting back.
There's the cover.
You saw a brief moment of panic in the eyes of Jade Cargill on the outside. No need for panic. When Bianca Belair is your girl, there's always more in the tank.
Drop kick from Bianca and a kick up. As Portland is loving what they are seeing with the EST. Here she comes, just bearing that shoulder right into the chest.
And you get a sense Bianca Belair has just found a new gear at the right time.
Io Sky able to get out of that precarious position.
12 punches to the head of Io Sky, somehow still on her feet. Shotei uppercut, 2 for good measure.
Drop kick from Sky, she gathers momentum.
Two of the absolute best here on Raw going toe to toe, and they are giving us a treat.
Io Sky, the Meteora, and now in position to deliver here against Belair.
Belair too big, too strong, too much in the tank. But how nimble is Io Sky?
Lands on her feet. And a gut buster from Bianca Belair.
Bianca's hurting though, trying to get some feeling back in that knee now. She's got an advantage here. Can she make it count against the genius of the Sky? Just a beat too long.
Missile drop kick from Io Sky.
And it hit the bullseye. Bianca Belair laid out.
Lays on top for the cover for the win. Oh, just getting that shoulder up in time.
Both women hurting at this point. Perhaps Kairi Sane and Jade Cargill, at least mentally speaking, hurting in support for their girls in the ring.
Kairi Sane was supposed to be a go tonight against Bianca Belair. And we ended up here. Sane took that damage to her eye a couple weeks ago, the last time they encountered each other ringside. Both of these women have given so much to this point, Wade.
Bianca Belair, the last woman in the locker room who's ever going to turn down a fight. Hey, you want to switch out Kairi Sane for Io Sky? No problem. See you in the ring. You better bring your best.
Trading right hands. Back and forth they go. Belair and Sky.
Just got to back the bigger, more powerful Bianca Belair in that situation. But Io Sky as tough as
rolls her up.
Highly resourceful with it.
Quick kick out by Bianca Belair. Oh, up and over into that top turnbuckle. And slams her down.
Spine buster there, working with it. Whatever she can grab is Belair. That's classic Belair.
Moonsault, hook of the leg for the win. And Io Sky survives for the moment.
This is Bianca Belair starting to realize exactly who she's in the ring with, knowing full well that that match against the majority of the roster was over right there and then. But we know Belair so well. We know she has more in the tank.
Her only loss this year came in Queen of the Ring against Nia Jax in the semifinals.
Belair losses are collector's items, and you might not be getting another one tonight. Though.
Amazing. Counters it. Io Sky.
Look at that
bridging pin. And a kick out by Belair.
Well, Belair had her eyes on the referee's hands the entire time. She was hurting, but she got the timing just right. A kick out in the nick of time. Look at this bridge from Io Sky with all the weight of Bianca Belair having to pivot like that. It just wasn't quite enough.
You cannot execute better than that. With the bridging attempt by Io Sky. as the crowd respecting what they are seeing here. Belair trying for the vertical suplex while on the apron, but instead she gets pulled down.
Draping that rope across the throat of Belair.
Wow, flying right in front of our announce desk comes Io Sky. The genius of the sky takes control out on the floor.
Complete disregard to her own health and well-being from Io Sky, who connected with a bullseye to the chest of Belair, and Belair's in big trouble now.
That suicide dive has Io Sky. Oh my! There is no way that level of strength to walk up the stale steps with a vertical suplex and then dump her back in the ring. You've got to be kidding me with that level of core power.
Even more so at this point in a matchup, and Belair's about to put this one to bed.
Up top, EST.
Belair went for that 450, did not get it at all. Io Sky getting the knee up just in the nick of time, and this might be it, Joe.
Over the moonsault, trying to be lined up, but we got a KOD opportunity. KOD opportunity. Sky reverses, small package for the win. She grabs it. What a thriller.
Here is your winner, Io Sky!
Can you believe what we just saw unfold?
Bianca Belair certainly can't. That is a woman who almost never loses. She thought she had victory in sight, but that was after this tope suicide dive from Io Sky, and this is where it went wrong for Bianca Belair. Trying that 450, got a knee to her face for good measure. Here was the KOD. No, it wasn't. Small package, tightly hooked, expertly applied. What a shocker. Massive win for Io Sky over one half of the women's tag team champions. Wow. Oh, that was
incredible.
Magic.
Absolutely incredible display.
Oh, please tell me you're gonna absolutely brutalize him.
I'm gonna rip that kid apart. Yo, tonight, we continue tearing this lame-ass Judgment Day apart.
Got it straight. Get it. Get it.
What the hell was that?
All right.
Just need to relax.
Brand new Paranormal Nights. Fridays and Saturdays from 9 on Really, or stream the full collection now on Discovery Plus.
On-the-Auto switch-up gives you the flexibility to swap your phone after 90 days without having to pay off your contract. Also, see what you can do.
Feel Radox Ready. For every curve and crease that you might not lotion every day, get 24-hour Lotion Soft Skin from your body wash. New Dove Advanced Care has tiny micro-moisture droplets that nourish every inch for skin that feels lotion soft all day. New Dove Advanced Care, 24-hour Lotion Soft Skin from your shower.
No me hables de ese amor. Ya me cerró la herida.
All they want is Sheba.
Flash! Speed mob! One cough and the mug is gone. When you're facing daily mess, there is just no need to stress. Speed mob swipes, this has gone. Every drop, every bit, every day with a mighty lash. Speed Mob. Back to clean with just one cloth.
With a £250 excess refund reward on your home insurance, you'll feel as satisfied as Simon.
Do not compare.
Names, the greatest tests, is the competition they all want to be in.
Well, here we are. After months of living in my own personal hell, being stalked, mocked, abandoned, tortured, and you all thought that'd be the end of Chad Gable. But I'm still standing.
That's exactly why you little pencil neck geeks will never be on the same level of greatness that we're all on, baby.
No more loony bin inmates, a bunch of weirdos that traded in their wrestling boots for medical grip socks.
Do you hear me? You can't kill Chad Gable. You can't kill the American spirit. And you can't kill American made.
We're done with those 5150 freaks. It's time to bring respect and honor back to the ring.
We don't quit, we don't surrender, and we don't run from history. We make history.
I'm here with Ludwig Kaiser, and before contention escalated between yourself and Sami Zayn tonight, it sounded like what he was saying was resonating with you.
Well, that doesn't matter anymore. The only thing that matters is I already talked to Adam Pearce. Next week, I am going to expose Sami Zayn in front of the entire world. I mean, who does he think he is? He's standing in that ring, questioning my loyalty to Gunther, talking about my past. You want to talk about past? You want to talk about loyalty, Sami? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about your past, and let's talk about your loyalty. Matter of fact, let's talk about the man that you called your very best friend, Kevin Owens. And let's also talk about how whenever either one of you had more success than the other one, you jumped on each other and you turned on each other, because that is who you are, Sami. And I'm going to show that to the entire world, that you're nothing but a sad, bitter man, jealous of your best friend and of what he was, because that is exactly what you are never going to be, a world champion. We're done here.
Well, harsh words from Ludwig, and on that note, let's send it out to the arena.
Thank you very much, Kathy Kelly. All right, listen, Sami's been chasing Gunther. He's gotten the no right back in his face. But next week, Monday Night Raw, things are set up for something big.
Yes, they are. We've had the crosswords. We had some physicality too. Zayn's made it clear, I want Gunther. Well, he's not getting him. Not yet, at least, but he is getting the right-hand man, the wingman of Imperium, Ludwig Kaiser. Those two go one-on-one right here next week on Raw.
Now, we heard from CM Punk earlier tonight. Drew McIntyre was watching it. He tweeted out, I can tell you how many matches, CM Punk, you have left. 1. And I can make you a promise, too. One of us is not walking out of Hell in a Cell. That was Drew McIntyre on X earlier. We will hear from him live next week on Raw.
And earlier tonight, Jey Uso shot the Intercontinental Champ Bron Breakker with a spear. Question is, can he do it next week when it really counts? The Intercontinental Championship is on the line as main event. Jey Uso will go one-on-one with the explosive Bron Breakker next week on Raw.
What's up, dog? Listen, everything I want to say is congratulations for the win of the Fatal 4-Way match, and the best of luck for a championship match next week against Bron Breakker. That's it.
Shows yeet.
Yeet to you too.
Hello there, mate. See, you've been getting friendly with Jey Uso, huh? And you've been full of praise for Damien and Rhea. You know, I know you're new around here, so I'm gonna give you a little advice. You might want to think a little more about who you choose as your friends.
Friends is such a strong word, but I do respect Rhea, Damien, and Jay. That's a lot more than I can say for any of you.
You know what, Finn? Whoa. Not now. Ilya, this is just a friendly reminder. But next time, the message won't be delivered so nicely. Now we gotta go take care of one of your friends.
Our main event is coming up. Judgment Day is coming out. And Dirty Dom is ready for action. And just getting that little clip of him, I can't even imagine. I mean, I don't know how the haircut gets worse. But your cringeworthy glazing of Dirty Dom is just...
The lonely housewives of planet Earth are starting to feel a little hot under the collar right now, Joe. And they all have...
There is nobody...
Morgan.
There is nobody feeling hot under the collar seeing Dirty Dom other than the woman holding his hand.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, accompanied by Carlito, the World Tag Team Champions, JD McDonough and Finn Balor, and the Women's World Champion, Liv Morgan, representing the Judgment Day, Dirty Dominic Mysterio!
Would you look at this, honestly?
I went on some women's websites this week. I did a little scouting, and you want to know what they're calling Dirty Dom?
What are they calling him?
They're calling him Ricky Dreamboat.
You got it.
Yeah, they love this guy. So does Liv Morgan.
What women's websites are you looking at where they're tracing and following Dom Mysterio? The mustachioed, morally malnourished, Dirty Dom.
Malnourished?
Stop it.
How dare you? Well, more importantly, the Lothario himself, Dirty Dom, is in action next, and it's going to be brutality personified. He's going head-to-head with none other than former running mate in the Judgment Day.
He's an absolute mess, Wade.
On Friday nights,
It's the start of the weekend, and that means...
it's going down.
Yeah!
This week, Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns seek common ground on the road to Bad Blood.
Allies against the common enemy.
I'm not just the original Tribal Chief. I am the only Tribal Chief.
Friday Night SmackDown. Friday, 8/7 Central. Only on USA.
From the bedrock of British heritage, two forces arise. All eyes on one stage. Wembley's waiting.
Britain's watching.
TNT Sports box office.
Dog needs walking.
Come on, lads. I have a life too, Bill. Ah, that's for crumpets, sweetheart. Who had the calamari? It was for the table. I didn't eat any calamari, so I'm not paying for any calamari. What are you, 7?
You think after 30 years I'd be prepared for this. But I'm not. I really should have saved more. Or anything, really. Anyway, happy retirement, me.
Studies show our relationship with money is formed from the age of 7. To start a new one, whatever your age, talk to us today. Barclays. Make money work for you.
Yo, wanna smell premium? You gotta try this new Lynx then. The new Lynx Fine Fragrance Collection. Smell finer than the finest fragrances.
Is das daily return driving you to Lally? Look,
It's back again! Stop juggling and take control with Flash!
Dust Magnet! Now dust to unbeatable!
Simply shake up the Dust Magnet's fluffy fibers to trap and lock that dastardly dust wherever it lurks, without moving objects around. Done and dusted. Flash Dust Magnet, the must against dust.
The thing about traveling with your kids is that each year they get bigger. But the hotel stays the same size. Get an Airbnb and get room for everyone.
Just need to relax.
What the hell was that? My patients would tell me that they knew this place was haunted.
What makes you so convinced?
There was something not right with the house.
Doors opening and closing, wheelchairs moving on their own.
All right.
Whoa! Help me, help me.
Just need to relax.
The paranormal is closer than you think. Brand new Paranormal Nights. Fridays and Saturdays from 9 on Really, or stream the full collection now on Discovery Plus.
$10,000 plus here at the Moda Center in Portland, Oregon, where, you know, Wade, they've got a great slogan here in Portland that reflects their quirky community. Keep Portland weird. And we love when the crowd brings out the signs. Yes, stay weird. Look at them. They're supporting CM Punk, who they said earlier today, the Terror Twins, of course.
Yeah, you'd fit in real well here, Joe. I quit my job to be here. To see Samantha Irving?
Oh, the best.
Yeah, she is pretty cool. Yeah, I get that.
And they were dumping out buckets of yeet earlier. Waffle House yeet.
He's a popular man, is Jey Uso, as is
Oh, I like that.
Hold
I
on.
like that a lot.
Dumb is dumb.
Yeah.
If you're going to call someone dumb, at least learn to spell correctly. Guaranteed that last guy, Big Joe Test fan. No doubt about it.
Well, October 5th, it is Bad Blood, Wade.
Yes, indeed. And the former Love rivals Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan will collide once again. Women's World Championship on the line. That's October the 5th at Bad Blood.
And Finn Balor and Damian Priest officially in the ring opposite each other. It's all streaming live on WWE on Peacock, October 5th, Bad Blood from Atlanta. Of course, Hell in a Cell with Punk and McIntyre as well.
Finn Balor, the man who cost this man the World Heavyweight Championship at SummerSlam. Damian Priest making it his mission to run through the Judgment Day one by one.
With Rhea Ripley by his side.
And his opponent, accompanied to the ring by Rhea Ripley. From New York City, weighing in at 249 pounds, Damian Priest!
Nice to see Rhea without the crutches. That's a good sign. Of course, a week ago, Damian Priest was brutalized and damaged by Judgment Day. Now he can get his hands on Dirty Dime. Going to be interesting to see, though, how he acquits himself, Wade. Is he really at 100% health and ability based on the last time we saw him? He was off to a medical center in Calgary.
Well, the entirety of the five-piece Judgment Day just got the hell out of the way when Damian Priest got in the ring. They certainly think he's fighting fit. There is a visible limp still to the Eradicator, Rhea Ripley, who's toughing it out here without that crutch. Might not be smart to be in close proximity to the rest of Judgment Day with that huge match of Bad Blood hanging over her. But Damian Priest, like a man possessed, he has been enraged over recent weeks and months. An opportunity for some catharsis tonight against Dirty Dom.
Look at this reception for Priest here in Portland. As Finn Balor sneers at him. They will be meeting up soon enough at Bad Blood.
Stinkiest of eyes in the direction of Damian Priest, but that has to wait for now. Priest has business to take care of, and he might take care of it in record time.
He's wasting no time at all, just throwing Dominic Mysterio around the ring.
He's one of the greatest strikers we have in WWE, and that stare alone could drop a man.
In total control early on against the guy who he once recruited to be part of Judgment Day.
Looking like an unfair fight at this point. Clear size disparity. And perhaps in this instance, an ability disparity thanks to that rage that's burning inside the Punisher, Damian Priest.
An anchored shoulder block as he pulls him forward, bending back that wrist and twisting that arm to think the evolution of these two. And a big block from Priest. It was just a couple years ago that he told him, rise with Judgment Day or continue to fall alongside your father.
How smart is Damian Priest, even with that pin, keeping a very close eye on the quartet of the Judgment Day hanging around outside of the ring. You know they'll cheap shot him in a heartbeat if they get a chance.
Priest just looking at his former brothers in arms at Judgment Day. Oh, and he goes down to that knee. That is smart by Dom to actually work the weak spot that was affected in recent weeks.
Can't believe you were saying something nice about Dirty Dom, but immediately back on the offense with that flapjack is the massive, imposing Damian Priest, and Ripley on the outside is loving every second of her former lover, Dirty Dom, getting stomped in the corner.
Kick after kick. All the emotion that we see time and again when Damian Priest finds himself with Judgment Day. And stringing him up there and putting all that weight down across his neck.
This audience clearly not loving Mr. Loverman, Dirty Dom, who may be close to needing the kiss of life from Liv Morgan.
You can see the concern on the face of the women's champion, Liv Morgan, looking on.
There's nothing she can do right now. Referee looking very closely at the Judgment Day on the outside. Chad Patton, no more.
Oh! Dom tried to go to the body. Damian Priest brought right hands. And Rhea Ripley says that'll put you to sleep. He nearly knocked him out.
Well, attempting that razor's edge, Finn Balor, Priest's opponent, at Bad Blood in less than 3 weeks' time, got involved on the outside with a distraction, allowing Dirty Dom to scurry away for now and get some much-needed oxygen in those lungs.
It was just enough as he was going for that razor's edge setup. It was just enough. And now out on the apron, where the Judgment Day surrounds him.
Just a lot of menace with Damian Priest wherever he goes at the moment.
Right onto the apron.
Just stalking the rest of the Judgment Day. Carlito wisely backing off.
Smart move as he turns his attention back to Dirty Dom.
Words of encouragement going to Dirty Dom.
Oh, he slams him into our announce table.
I mean, it's one-way traffic. Dom has not got a single shot in so far.
This has been dominating form by Priest.
Well, it's Priest at a walking pace, too.
Another uppercut. Look at Dom just draping down, sliding down. Oh, and he sends one to Carlito.
A little too close for comfort was Carlito there.
Keep your distance, he says.
Big right hook to the jaw. And Carlito,
Finn slams him into the post.
The referee's back was turned.
Oh, and Dom sends Damian flying over our announce table.
Well, there's your playbook. Dirty Dom suddenly in control. Can he maintain that when this one comes back?
From the bedrock of British heritage, two forces arise. All eyes on one stage. Wembley's waiting.
Britain's watching.
TNT Sports Box Office.
There's a light that always shines on me. You must know what it's like. Baby, you must know what it's like to love somebody, the way I love you.
Feel Radox Ready.
For every curve and crease that you might not lotion every day, get 24-hour Lotion Soft Skin from your body wash. New Dove Advanced Care has tiny micro-moisture droplets that nourish every inch for skin that feels lotion soft all day. New Dove Advanced Care, 24-hour Lotion Soft Skin from your shower.
No me hables de ese amor. Ya me cerró la herida.
All they want is Sheba.
Today, Polestar released.
Tell us what you saw.
I'd never seen anything like it. I've never seen anything move like it. Did it come from the stars? I don't know, but it had one on it.
When you unlock OVO Beyond, a lot can happen in a year.
Whoa! What? Like saving money on energy bills, getting exclusive access to gigs, and banking greener rewards for tomorrow too.
Nice. Unlock Beyond, the free energy savings account from OVO, and see what you could save.
Names, the greatest tests. This is the competition they all want to be in.
While you were away, Dom Mysterio started to take control against Damian Priest, who now reverses course as Dom looks to counter that vertical suplex attempt. Damian gives him the elbow. Judgment Day has been hovering around the ring as they all got in their shots for a moment against Damian Priest.
Oh, nice.
Oh, DDT.
Tornado DDT going in for this pin with a big front.
Turns him into the cover.
It's been a little less Latino heat, a little more Latino cheat, thanks to the guys on the outside for Dom, but he almost put this one away. Right there, wasn't quite enough, but the massive frame of Priest has been chopped down. He's hurting, and there's nothing his Terror twin, Rhea Ripley, can do now.
A week ago, you saw Finn Balor smash one of the tag belts. Oh, look at Rhea saying, "Hey, Dom, how you like that?"
And you're encouraging this, Joe?
Meanwhile, his current girlfriend looks on as he delivers a right hand to the head of Damian Priest. A week ago, it was a championship belt, one of the tag title belts being smashed into the face of Damian Priest. And then they all jumped on him. Big slap to the chest.
Oh, no. That's woken something up inside of Priest.
It doesn't take much with all the emotion that's been boiling over between these two for months.
The look of regret in the eyes of Dom Mysterio tells its own story.
Spinning right hand. And a bigger one to boot. As he glares into the corner at JD and Liv and Finn.
And now the volatile former World Heavyweight Champ Priest has turned this one around.
Here's the cover. Tom, just enough. 2 and change.
And the great plans of Finn Balor and the Judgment Day are now in risk of coming apart at the seams.
He wants to put an end to it.
As imposing as they come, and now in complete control.
Oh, and Finn gets up on the apron. And here's the roll-up. Dom! But a kick out at 2. And a big kick from Priest.
Roundhouse kick to the temple. Dom's out on his feet. Broken Arrow connecting.
The release suplex slam Broken Arrow into the cover. And look at Liv grabbing the leg and putting it up on the rope, or this thing would be over.
What a superb girlfriend, Liv Morgan. Oh no.
Oh! Rhea Ripley just takes out Liv Morgan and Wade Barrett. Oh man, she came out of nowhere. And Carlito goes down in front of us as well. Suicide Slam is countered, and he sends him flying, and a super kick to Carlito. He sent Dirty Dom into Finn Balor, and he's the lone man standing.
Man, I'm back.
Rhea Ripley took out Liv Morgan, flying over our announced as Wade Barrett is trying to get himself up.
It was painful, but I loved every second of it, and now Dirty Dom.
619! Is he going for the frog splash? We could have a major upset brewing. No! Big clothesline.
Clothesline out of his boots. And now Damian Priest about to hit that high note with the entirety of Judgment Day down and seemingly out.
South of heaven, can he? Yes! Dirty Dom, oh, they're right on top of him. Typical Judgment Day. Without even a half a second of celebration, they just jump right on their former brother-in-arms as Damian Priest gets the signature win and yet is attacked.
Victory, but at what cost?
Rhea's back up! Rhea's back up! And she's got Dom! And Liv takes out her legs and slams her into the steel steps. Absolute brawl right now, and the Terror Twins are gonna get some help.
Well, they've got a friend indeed when they need a friend. Right now, Jey Uso.
Jey Uso, who has come to their defense before. He's a week away from fighting for the Intercontinental Championship. But right now, what in the world? A spear from the Badass! The Intercontinental Champion just took out the #1 contender he will face next week.
Well, Jey Uso got Braun Breaker with a spear earlier tonight. Now they're even. That will continue next week on Raw, but this week on Raw, the beatdown of the Terror Twins continues.
Finn Balor, who will meet up with Damian Priest at Bad Blood, wants to show a preview to Portland. They're holding down Priest in position.
Cause as much damage as you can.
Oblivion! Liv Morgan just got the Oblivion and the coup de grace to boot.
You might not like it. It's the smartest thing Finn Balor and Liv Morgan can do.
Not again.
Soften up your opponents.
Oh, this is going too far, Wade.
Break body parts. Injure them permanently if you can.
No way. Not again. Jey Uso was trying to come to their defense, but the Badass Braun Breaker got in the way with a spear, and now
The player that the Anonymous has decided to eliminate from the game is